Hey guys, my name's Enrique with New World Mortgage, and in today's video, I'm going to be answering a very popular question, and that is, how do I choose the right mortgage company to work for? So if you just passed your NMLS exam or are thinking about becoming a loan officer, be sure to stay to the end of this video because knowing these things will help increase your chances of being successful, super successful in the industry. Also, I would like to give a big thanks to Mortgage Educators for sponsoring today's video, but more on that later. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that you want to look for in a mortgage company is how much training, how much support, and how much mentorship they are offering. And this is really important, especially if you just got your NMLS license, if you just became a loan officer, because you're not going to know everything there is to know about the industry. Because if you go into a company and they're willing to show you the ropes, what to do, what not to do, how to do things better, how to do things faster, you're going to be successful sooner rather than later. And that's what you want. For instance, the company that I work at, New World Mortgage, is a branch of American Pacific Mortgage, one of the biggest mortgage companies out there. And they have great tools, great education, great training programs for their new and existing loan officers. For example, when I was hired, they enrolled us in a platform called Launchpad, which is a training program for new loan officers. So this is a textbook that we use in Launchpad. They shipped it over to everyone in the program. It goes over a ton of great resources, tools, and knowledge. For example, there's some great books that you can read. It goes over some great podcasts. We go over sales training in the platform, so there's live sessions. There's also, how to build up your Instagram, how to use Encompass. So it goes over a ton of great material to help you get started. And by the way, American Pacific Mortgage has a ton of branches all across the United States. So if you're interested, I have my email down below. Just email me APM Careers in the subject line. Second thing that you want to look for in a mortgage company is, are they innovative? You want to work for companies that are moving into the future because that means they're going to stay in business. They're going to stay relevant. They're going to continue to produce income, get attention, and help clients. Because if you start working for a company that's doing things the way that things were done 20, 30 years ago, you're not going to have very much success there because those things are outdated. They're not working anymore. You want to be working for a company that's in the now and in the future. Just to give you guys an example, when I was searching for a company to work for in my area and I found New World Mortgage, one of the things that stood out to me was they had a great social media presence. Because I want to work with companies that are in the now and working on the future as well. I don't want to go work for a company that's doing things the way things were done 20, 30 years ago, because that means that company has a very short lifespan. They're only going to be in business for so long before the marketplace just takes them out. So you want to make sure that you're looking for companies that are innovative. Okay, and the third thing that you want to look for is a company culture. So go in, check out the people, your coworkers, the branch manager, and see, hey, what's the energy like here? How are people treating each other? How are they like, and so forth? Because after all, this is going to be your career. At least for a lot of you, it's going to be your career. So you want to be working at a company where you like the people there, you like the energy there, you like showing up. Because if you don't like showing up, if you don't like the energy, then you're not going to be motivated to produce. You're not going to be motivated to go into the company and work. And another reason that company culture is important is because it helps with accountability, motivation, mentorship, and a ton of other things. So you want to be able to go into a company and have that positive energy that helps you, whether it be motivation, maybe it's accountability, maybe it's mentorship, but you want to have that company where it's just a ton of positive energy, and that's only something that you get when there's a great company culture. Okay, now a quick word from today's video sponsor. Mortgage Educators is a one-stop online resource for all things mortgage training and education. For those obtaining their first NMLS license, they offer state-specific mortgage loan originator courses that satisfy national and state requirements in a single package. They also offer tailored course bundles for existing loan officers adding a new state and national or state-specific continuing education courses. Their bundles are presented in a convenient online resource that is proven to help you get your mortgage license quickly and efficiently. They're actually the company that I used to complete my 20-hour pre-licensing education, and they did an amazing job. So be sure to check them out. Their information will be down below. All right, now back to the video. Okay, and the fourth thing that you want to look for in a mortgage company is where it's located. And this is mainly because of two things. So the first is how far it is from your home. So you don't want to be working at a company that's 40, 30 miles away from your home because you're not going to be going into the office. And in the beginning, it's critical, it's important that you're in the office, that you're in that environment so that you learn faster. Also in the beginning, you're going to be spending a lot of time working and you don't want your drive to the office to be an hour, 2 hours, and then your drive back to be another 2 hours or an hour. And the second reason is more of a tip. If you want to service a particular city, if you want to specialize in a particular area, then it helps if that company is in that area. For example, if you want to service Beverly Hills, then it helps to have an office in Beverly Hills. And like I said, this is more of a tip. It's not super important, but I wanted to mention it anyways because I know some people really want to focus on a particular area. So it helps if your office is in that area. For example, if you're door knocking or cold calling Beverly Hills, then it helps to be like, hey, my office is just down the street. It just makes you more relatable. Okay, and the fifth thing that you want to look for in a mortgage company, it's actually something that you shouldn't look for. It shouldn't be top of mind. It should actually be probably the last, third, fourth, fifth thing on your list is the commission, how much you're going to get paid. And I say that because a lot of people, when they're looking for jobs, when they're looking for companies to work for, the first thing on their mind is, hey, how much am I going to get paid? What's the hourly rate? What's the commission? And that shouldn't be your approach. You should be looking for the things that I'm going over in this video, because if you're just looking for that commission, then you're probably going to land that job that doesn't offer mentorship, doesn't offer training, isn't very innovative, or any of those things. And what's the point in having a great commission amount if you aren't going to have the help, you aren't going to have the accountability, you aren't going to have the mentorship? And so what I'm trying to say is that this last point is important because it's not important. You know, you shouldn't be going in with that mindset of the commission. You should be looking for opportunity. All these things that we went over in this video are basically about opportunity. You want to go where there's opportunity because that's where you will be successful. You know, disregard that whole idea of, hey, I need to go where I'm going to get paid the most. That's not true. You need to go where there's the most opportunity. And that's pretty much all for this video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more videos just like it. I make a ton of content on personal finance, entrepreneurship, and real estate. Again, big thanks to Mortgage Educators for sponsoring today's video. Their info will be in the description. Also, be sure to check out my website. I have a ton of content on there and products that will help you become a great loan officer. The link will be down below. Thank you so much for your time. See you in the next video and be great.